Hi guys, today we are talking contouring. I know you've probably heard all about it. It's all over YouTube. It's extremely popular. I feel like 2015, a lighter contour is kind of more chic than a super duper contour. So today I'm just gonna show you the things that I use to get a contour that works at night. I'm definitely not a fan of contouring during the day. It's a little bit too overwhelming. I just typically wear, like I said, Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and the contour is just too strong in the sunlight. So this is what I use for like a night out, and that dim light at night certainly helps it sort of blend together. So the first thing I use is a MAC 227 brush. And this is my favorite weapon when it comes to contouring. I definitely recommend investing in this brush. It is a game changer if you're gonna contour. There's other brushes that you can get at Rite Aid, but for some reason, this brush is just kind of insane. So I'll leave the link below for this. And then when I'm contouring, I always use cream. So I'm never gonna use powder because I like a dewy finish. So depending on what kind of look you're going for, make sure that your contour goes with that. So if you like a little bit more dry skin, go for the powder. If you like a little bit more dewy, like Kim K look, definitely go for the cream. So the bronzer that I use is MAC. It's called Copper Beech, Beech. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But I really like this because MAC is the king of contouring, so they really know what they're talking about. And this is really hard to find, so if you find it, buy two, because I'm telling you, you will love it and you will use it. So the other thing that I use for contouring is my highlighter, What's Up Benefit. This is one of my favorite makeup products, and it just really works great, and it really gives you that glow. Some of you guys on Instagram have asked about how I get a glow, and this is totally this. So totally invest in What's Up by Benefit. You will love it. And the other product I use is my Kabuki brush. I got this at the drugstore, and it's amazing, and it works unbelievable. And again, I'm not a fan of washing my brushes once a week. I typically wait 2 weeks because I like how the oils mix with my skin. And then I like the Skin Refresher by MAC. It's kind of like a hairspray for your face. It kind of just completes the look and holds it and pulls it all together. So we're gonna start with my MAC brush and my cream bronzer. And you're just gonna put the cream bronzer on the tip of your brush. And this is gonna look really weird, so get ready. Okay, so you're gonna start right at the tip of your cheekbone and go up your cheekbone. So you're always going up on your cheekbones when you're contouring, because that's gonna give you that lifted cheekbone. So again, I'm gonna go over it. Do the same on the other side. Then I like to do a little bit right here by my cheeks, just a little bit. So look, I look really hot right now. This isn't the best look. Okay, and so then if you wanna make your nose look smaller, you can put a little bit at the tip of your nose. So this is kind of up to you. If you feel like you have maybe a bigger nose and wanna make it look really small, you can put a ton at the tip. You just want like a little bit of just a little bit of more definition with your nose, then just put a little bit at the tip. I like about this much. And then you're gonna take the sides of your nose and frame them. So now I look like it should be Halloween. So you can just go over that again. And what's really important about this is that you're keeping a white spot between your nose and you're keeping a white spot on the side of your nose. So you're creating an illusion that your nose is thinner and smaller than it actually is. Then if you want to make your forehead look smaller, you can just go and put little dots. I like to do about 6 on the tops of your head. Now maybe you already have a really small nose, and that's awesome, and so you don't need to do this much, or maybe you want to make everything look super small and you do extra. So it's kind of up to you. You got to gauge what works for you. The last thing you do is you put some underneath your lip. And so what this does is it makes your lower lip kind of pop out more. So again, giving it definition. I'm literally carving my face like a jack-o'-lantern right now. You're carving it, you're kind of sculpting it how you want it to look. Okay, so now that you have your contour on, you're gonna go for the highlight. So I take my Watts Up, and I like to use the actual stick. You can use a brush, you can use your finger, you can ever use whatever floats your boat. It's up to you. So what you're gonna do is go on your cheekbone and go up. I probably applied like 5 coats there. I like a lot of highlighter. I think that it's really pretty and it's understated and just really feminine and girly. So again, I'm gonna go on the other side, going upward. So again, keeping that Halloween theme going with the contour. And then you're gonna put a little bit at your Cupid's bow. And I also like to let it just kind of go underneath my lip. So it's kind of like an M. And then I take a little bit on my chin. And then I'm gonna put some on my nose. I like to go up here. I know this looks really weird, but just bear with me. So then you're gonna put a little bit in the middle. And then lastly, and my favorite part, I like to make my brow bones pop. So I take a little bit on my finger and I just put it on the tips of my brow bones, because that white on the brow is gonna make that bone kind of pop out and give you kind of that arch in the eyebrow that you want. Okay, so this is what I look like fully contoured. If you wanna get really crazy, which this is a little bit too much for me, you can go like this and kind of line the bottoms too. It just depends what you like. So now that I have all that done, I'm gonna blend. And you really wanna blend this, obviously. You don't wanna go out on a Friday night looking like this. Michael's seen me in the bathroom do this before and he's like, what the hell are you doing? It looks much better when it's blended. So just remember, kabuki brush, and you wanna blend, blend, blend. So I'm gonna take my kabuki brush and I'm gonna blend upwards on the cheekbones. So again, cheekbones up. So now that the cheekbones are done, we're gonna do the nose. So on the nose, I like to go down and I like to start on the sides, and you're just gonna wanna do downward sweeps. So that's the nose, and then you're gonna go upward right here by the brow, pulling everything up. And then for the forehead, you're gonna go down. So you wanna do a downward motion, kind of like a half moon. Then I'm gonna go in for the Cupid's bow, blending it down, and underneath the lip, kind of blending it sideways. So your lips are kind of maybe gonna get a little bit of that white on it. You're probably gonna wanna use chapstick afterwards. So basically, this is a full contoured look. I will even go in one more time and blend a little bit more just to make sure that there's not any weird lines, because sometimes the light will bring that out. So just go in one more time and kind of do the whole face, make sure you're upward with the cheeks and downward with the forehead. I chiseled my own face. So that's how I contour. Again, you can go as intense as you want or as light as you want. You can make your nose look like Michael Jackson's if you want. It's totally up to you. So I'm gonna spray my Studio Fix spray on my face to finish off my look, and then I'm good to go. Thanks for watching, guys.